My mouth dry. Percolate.
Whoa, we don't talk about perks on free game.
What did he do? I don't know what this nigga on. Listen, is we live?
We might be. We could. Yeah, we live, man. Let's go ahead and start the music.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Live where you smoking a lot of
Huh?
And this is Big Money Drizzy, Ace Cashin, and this is the Free Game Podcast where everything costs, but the game is free, baby. That's the only thing that's free, baby. Only thing that's free, baby. We done blew up and we bigger than motherfucking Michael Jordan in '95.
Well, hey man, let's turn that down a little bit, but man, we were out in beautiful Riverside High School today. I got you. Y'all gotta go straight to your monologue, man.
Okay.
So, tell us about we were over at Riverside catching some good Fort Worth football.
We were definitely over at Riverside today, man. It ain't been a lot of football, but you know, Free Game has a football on their page, so go follow the Free Game Podcast page and share everything because we're gonna continue to have sports, and they had a lot of sports going on today over in North Texas football. It's the drought season out here for sure, man. It's a drought on the sport. We got work, man. But you know what I'm saying? We got work, man. Big Money Dre went and found some work. I found some work, and it's a little high. So it might cost you to go follow the page. That's it. But you're going to see some great football. You feel what I'm saying? So I went out to North Texas today. I think a lot of people are sleep on the North Texas Football League, man. And they had some great family football out there today, man.
So you want to get into that interview?
Let's definitely get into the interview. This is Coach Anthony Chance giving y'all the game that he's been giving since, I think, the early 80s. So give him some game.
Bro, live, and we've got some of the guys that making this thing happen over here at NTYSA. So let's get over here to the president, Riverside president, and the leader of this fantastic organization, one of the longest running youth organizations in the state of Texas. But if you could introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more about this fine organization you put together.
This, like I said, as far as 7-on-7 go, we were one of the originals in the city of Fort Worth. This 7-on-7 league started in 1999.
Okay.
And we've been running for a minute now. Of course, we don't just do football. We do track, we do basketball, we do all of the sports. But we out here on this beautiful hot day on this turf, soaking up some sun, having some good time, family environment.
So you guys were actually running 7-on-7 before they were allowing the junior highs to start running.
We were running 7-on-7. We originally started the 7-on-7 because what we wanted to do is make sure that our kids didn't fall behind on the curve as far as the quarterback go. Okay, so what we wanted to do is make sure that our kids, when they left the association, they were quarterback ready. So we started 7-on-7, like I said, in 1999, and we've been running ever since.
All right, well, tell us about this upcoming fall season and some of the things you guys have coming, some new features.
So we are getting ready to kick off our fall season, off-season conditioning with all of our organizations. We run by UIL rules. Our season starts in September. We have tackle divisions in the 6 and 7-year-old division, 8 and 9-year-old division, 10 and 11-year-old division, as well as 4 and 5-year-old flags.
So you guys are providing 6U tackle?
Yes, sir.
Word on the street is there is no more 6U tackle in Texas, so there's a league here in the DFW that's going to have a strong 6U division?
Yes, sir. We've been doing tackle foot 6-year-old. We started 6-year-old football. This is going to be our 57th year.
Oh, okay.
So we've always started our kids off at 6 tackling.
Well, hey, DeSoto Havoc, SED Wolverines, I know you guys don't want to come out to Fort Worth, but there is a 6U league with competitors and a place for you to compete. So you're not all the way dependent on Texas sports, but you had a guest that you wanted to introduce us to, man. You had an officer out here helping out this league and really doing these young people a favor out here.
So what we wanted to do is partner with our law enforcement. We want our kids to get to know that the law enforcement is their friend, and if they're in any kind of trouble, they can go to the law enforcement. So the way that we feel is that if we get the kids to see to interact with our law enforcement early, they know that they can trust them.
All right.
We want to introduce our coordinator.
All right, folks, we are back, man. That was from Anthony Chance, President, CEO of, man, I'm going to let you say the initials to the league, because I feel like you set me up for failure earlier.
North Texas Football Association, man. They've been around since the 80s, I want to say. And the reason...
and they got the police over there, so that's why he had me lead an officer in the interview.
No, let you know. So let y'all know when y'all come after his league, come out there to play. You know, he gonna have all the kids safe and things like that. But most of all, man, they do 6U tackle. And they do have tackle at 6. You know, and that's what I like about it, man. People try to consider certain rec leagues. You know, well, shit, look, they rec and we select, but shit, at the end of the day, shit, the rec babies finna know how to tackle before the select babies. You know, so it is a place where you can go take your baby, and it's the North Texas if you're ready for them to suit up and put them pads on at the age of 6.
I think it's always a good look to start. Like I said, I will not to go into what we already talked about. It's imperative for a kid to prepare for what they're going to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So if we're not going to be playing flag at a high level while we introduce at 6, we need to be introduced some proper ways to tackle. How not to be or somebody with multiple concussions. We need to be given an educational piece if we finna do that versus just taking it away. You know what I'm saying? Taking it away. Now, it's good to have a choice. Now, they do have a choice with Anthony, and then with Texas Sport, they got the 6U flag, right?
Yeah,
now they got a choice. So if you want to go and your baby not to be hit that early, but be behind in progress. That's what I'm saying. It's just the proof is in the pudding. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got their own, how they feel about certain. I mean, I ain't gonna even lie. At the age of 60, I see a lot of kids just tackle. Like? They hear that pow, but their head is down. It's not in the right place. So,
but you know what? We need to talk about the narrative, because we haven't talked about Illuminati in a while. But right now, the narrative is that Texas sports invented 6U flag. Remember, everybody, when we were talking about 6U flag, like Texas invented it a couple years back. No, there had always been 6U flag. Since the goddamn, Anthony was acting like since the 70s it had been 6U flag.
What's up?
So it wasn't something that Select invented at all. So Select came in the game and had watered down football by not having 6U flag. And they tried to up the competition, because if you notice, 6U flag came around right around the time when they were a battle conference. So when they were a battle conference, we had 6U flag. Mm-hmm. Now that we're not a battle conference anymore, they don't feel the need to have 6U flag. But the audience wants 6U flag.
Let me stop you there. So y'all feel like the reason we don't have 6U tackle no more because we're not dealing with clay, with battle?
For Texas sports, there's no it's funny. Everybody jumps on here and be like they for the kids, but they money motivated.
Okay.
So if Texas sports was a battle conference, I promise you there'd still be 6U flag, because you're trying to go to battle.
6U tackle.
And ain't none of them young niggas going to battle. You're not gonna come from 6U flag and put on pads the next year and go to a championship and win battle. You're not even gonna go compete, because them kids are gonna be too far ahead, because they tackling at 5U in Florida. So you asking kids to make a 2-year jump. Right. They first year putting on pads and try to compete for a championship. Right. Oh, they never were a battle conference. My bad. When they were a battle conference, when they were battle friendly. When we first came in, it was a little bit more battle friendly, and now it seems like we're being filtered towards UYFL. Which the reason I feel that's a little weird is because the only people who didn't complain about UYFL is people who came back with trophies. I never heard, well, actually, they still were supporting it, but TCU, they went to UYFL. I feel like they may have had a good experience. They didn't really complain about it when they didn't come back with a trophy this last year, so big ups to them being, non-biased. Havoc talked bad about it, but I do have to keep in mind that Curry is D1 Nation representative, so that's kind of competition. So I don't know if he wants to be there anyway.
Allegedly.
We
don't know none of that.
But it is hold on. In Curry's defense, that was an ugly ass trophy. Looked like they hydro dipped that bitch or something. I don't know why they couldn't just leave it. If you gonna use an ugly trophy, at least leave it silver. Or my thing was they could have put that joint on a wood base. It was just like a metal slab that had like.
Well, my thing is this: I see a lot. I just see a lot of people do a lot of complaining about this and that, but we come from a world where don't nobody do nothing about that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Everybody complain about this, complain about
that. Have
an
opinion
on
it. And they not doing nothing to either contribute to making it different or they ain't contributing.
That's why I brought North Texas to the table, because I see a lot of y'all saying, okay, my baby's 6 years old, I want him to tackle. And like I said, man, Texas Sport is one of my first spots that I picked, for me, for my baby to play in.
Oh, you gotta look on YouTube. They do got 5U flag in Florida, Alabama, and in Georgia.
But for the one,
5U tackle, not flag.
They got 5U tackle,
bro. They got like reels and videos and highlights.
Yeah, with the little bitty baby,
with the little bitty babies, little bitty giant helmets.
Giant helmet. Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying we should do that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
but at least
I'm just saying, if you're gonna complain about it, do something about it. And then I feel like Free Game Podcast, we give y'all. We come get y'all free game that, hey, man, this league over here, my first choice, like I say, is Texas Sport. But since you complaining about 6U tackle, see, this a league over here that do
Texas Sport, man.
It's North Texas do 6U tackle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your baby can go over there and tackle. So we try to give y'all some type of way out if y'all need it.
Yeah, but like I said, Texas Sport, if they're cool with that, you know what I'm saying? I just can't be cool. And this is just my opinion, but it just ain't. It don't feel safe to transition at 7 in the tackle. Because just think about a baby that went over here and trained.
So you got someone who's a killer who been hidden.
Bro, you might get and you got to think, they say Texas Sport is where the best compete. Where you're you're not setting them up to be the best at that point. Because now they screen and they ain't even blocking. They got a screen. So next year when it's time to block, your lineman ain't half as explosive as these boys over here in North Texas.
So look,
it's my bad. So it's gonna take where the best compete to shit. Now North Texas got our ass beat. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we can't. Well, I get tired of people saying rig ball. Dude, listen to me, y'all. We would call North Texas a rig league, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, how is the rig babies learning how to tackle before the select babies?
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll go farther than that. Everything that and this is my opinion, y'all. My opinion don't make it right. Everything that you teach in flag, you got to reteach it when a tab
going to tackle.
Because you can't flag guard.
You can't block.
You can't block.
Can't jump cut.
And that's going
jump
cut. I think the most
none of that stuff.
Listen, bro. I think the most vital part is that the big boys not learning to go on and start blocking right now.
Sure. They got to stop.
They got to stop.
Play.
So just think about you drilling this into their head to just stand up and do this. So now how's that gonna translate to stand? And I need you to push his ass back, bro.
Coach, they told me just
sit still. Yeah, so, bro, it's a hard transition, bro.
I mean, talking about taking these kids to
Florida
the following year.
That's what I'm saying.
So these kids been out in the mud.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
The swamp in Florida.
I'm glad my baby missed that part.
Bro,
this is bad.
This is crazy.
This is bad. And people
what I'm saying is that that's what make it crazy. Because we preparing for Florida. But we doing some practices that don't even align with this type of shit. So how do we compete with some shit we not preparing for?
Well, my thing is what
if we don't prepare for it, how do we compete with it?
Hey,
answer the questions in the comment, people. Well, please give me an answer. How do we prepare for it? I mean, how do we compete with it if we don't prepare for it?
Or let's go deeper than that. What business doesn't respond to the niggas who buy their product? Like, if we all at Apple was like, shit, we don't like the fact that y'all got 2 cameras. We want 1 camera again. Them niggas gonna come out with an iPhone that's only got 1 camera. Why? Because they want niggas to buy the phone. Well, you want people to spend money at the league and pay to get into the game and buy T-shirts and all that shit. Why isn't the league responding to their customer base?
Because I'm gonna take support. I'm gonna take support love. I love Texas.
I do too.
So
I'm just saying, bro.
I'm gonna say with Humphrey. because on the business side, shit, if everybody gonna follow me, nigga, do what the hell I say.
Then listen, let me ask you.
So I wouldn't. You feel me? Like, shit, they running their business. It's a business. So if I say, hey, jump, and you ask me how high, motherfucker, jump.
But I think that's the problem. You know what? I think that's
the
problem because nigga, everybody fuck with Texas sports. No matter how much shit we talk about Texas, you gotta respect it. But now when they do some shit like this, it's kind of scary because it's like
everybody
nigga,
friends
it's
with
kind of
Texas
like
sports,
a contradiction.
It ain't no business relationship.
I know, but it's kind of this move.
Because if your herbalist give you some bullshit herb, you gonna stop fucking with him.
What I'm saying
is
this
sports
is like,
anything.
bro, this is like a contradiction of what they like. This is where the best compete, but we're not preparing like the best. We preparing on some more shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so are we just? I don't know, bro. It's confusing and shit. But I think that's why I'm asking a question. So Dana, Courtney, any of y'all that got some questions, whoever over there, whoever got an answer for that, please get in the comments and just like clarify, like, well, what the hell is like? It just
well, actually, Godfrey, there was tackle football.
Read Chris Jackson. What did he say? You cannot go to war with an opponent you have no clue about.
He's spitting bars right there,
bro. That's what I'm saying. He don't. Hey, Chris, that's the same. My sentiments exactly.
Go to God.
My sentiments.
Go to Coach Johnson. Coach Johnson says, "Don't know this, but." Is still an issue. Haven't been 6U tackle in Funky Town before Texas sports, but that's not true because the league we just left earlier today,
that's what we trying to tell y'all.
6U football since the 70s.
Yeah, since the 70s. So we trying to give y'all some free game. Okay, they got 6. They tackling in rec. It's at the age of 6. They baby's been doing this since the 70s. Since I played for the Chaparrals. So what I'm saying is to you is if that's what you want, they offer where your baby can go start tackling at 6 years old, and he's learning how to tackle in rec football. So that's what we throwing out there to y'all. So we're saying, okay, if y'all saying this rec, then shit, Squad Select ain't teaching the baby.
Now, what I will say, and this is what I think. I don't own a team, so I don't have an elephant in the room. The move to traditional, I don't see.
He said our rec league start. Cleveland say our rec league.
All rec leagues started 6U, dropping bars, but I don't see. The only people I see winning in this move to traditional is the leagues and teams. And the reason I say that is most of the good teams are going to keep the same amount of kids because you're going to leave and go lose with another org. It depends on how much you want to start. Some of these parents are that clout hungry that they'll sit on the bench and they baby not play and be like, hey, I'm part of this big organization and these other kids help my son win. Mm-hmm. So, it's people that do that. But if you're thinking about it, so you think, most cases, a lot of people, if they're comfortable, they're not going to lead a team. They're just going to go into traditional. So now your kid going to sit on the bench 2 years. And if you don't care about that, the only people who really win is the orgs. Now you get to take one team, have double as many kids, sit at the same amount of team fees, except I don't have to pay for 2 games. I don't have to have 2 sets of coaches. So the only people winning in this are the orgs and the motherfuckers at top. The kids are losing.
Can I tell you something else? I'm going to tell y'all something like, for the most part, that's why I try to coach everywhere, bro. Not because I didn't coach in Texas Sport. I didn't coach in North Texas. To be honest with you, bro, the North Texas kids that were 7, it was a kid over there named Elijah. And I ain't gonna tell y'all where he playing now. But this kid is fucking explosive, and he's only 7 years old. But the long story short, he was at Riverside at the time.
So he gonna play where you playing at?
No. But what I'm saying, somebody else got him. I ain't gonna tell you who. But what I'm saying is you could tell the difference that he was tackling at the age of 6 over there in red. But the kid was so much explosive. When you see him, now that he's 7 this year, you could tell that he was tackling last year. And it's just crazy because, like I said, you can see the difference between a tackle kid and a flag. I don't give a damn what a person say. You can tell the difference between a tackle kid and a flag kid. I know some kids that personally played with a select team when they was 5 years old. And they was tackling, and then they played with a 6-year-old with the 6-year-old. Then when they play 6 again, you could tell the difference that this kid had been tackling before. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
They want to list the teams. So actually, he asked us the names. So we will list out the names. The Fort Worth Rams, 6U tackle. The Fort Worth Wildcats, they have 6U tackle. Who else was over there? The Como Lions have 6U tackle. Who else do we see? The Riverside Eagles have 6U tackle. What was another?
Alton City has
6U tackle. So, and those are the ones off the dome. All the rec teams have 6U tackle. So what I'm saying, and people thought it was a slug. You can't sit back and say that's where the best compete if y'all are playing flag at 6U like
Well,
Little Johnny. Little Johnny and them is putting on flags at 6U. So what changes the difference between you and Little Johnny and them?
We not knocking it, but
that's
I'm
what
just
you
saying.
are.
Now Humphrey knocking it. Don't knock it. Don't knock it.
I'm knocking it.
Listen,
y'all Little Johnnies, you putting on flags.
It might be
Little Johnny.
Can I tell you?
It might be a lot of people that want this to happen.
So when we went out there and recorded the games today, bro, go out there and look at some of that. Go on free game and just look at some of them babies that's catching these walls. Yep. Bro, it's some babies out there that can go ball and select and turn that bitch up a notch.
I seen about 15, 20 kids that dropped them in Texas sports. They swimming.
They swimming for shit. So, and these are the babies that start tackling at 6, bro. If a person tell you it's not a difference, it's because they don't want to give you no game, bro. Them babies that start tackling at 6.
Well, actually, the 9U kids did. The Hot Boys were a 6U tackle team. Dre played 6U tackle. I think that was the first year.
Bro, bro.
But if you were, even then, how was that league in existence saying this is the best compete and they not playing 6U tackle? If you're the best, you're supposed to be competing at the highest level. You can't claim that you're the best of anything if you're not competing at the highest level. So whether it's for safety or not, if you got these kids who Little Johnny in the rec league and they putting on the pads and they playing real big boy football at 6U and you putting on the flags, that means you Little Johnny. I don't care that you got the blow up tunnel. I don't care that you got 6 different jerseys. I don't care that you're trying to go to Florida. Your ass is Little Johnny because them boys out in Como strapping up at 6U.
Nah,
that's just what it is.
And like I say, bro, for me, you know, I didn't come. And the difference is, it's like a person to say, and try to take, like, if you drove an 18-wheeler before, you drove a regular car before, you can tell a person the difference, right?
Bro.
So that's why.
It's not about notoriety. Hold on, he's saying about notoriety. Who cares about notoriety? If you playing Little Johnny football, I don't care how famous your team is. They playing real football, and if you putting on the flags at 6U, you playing Little Johnny
Bro, listen,
football.
but check this out, though. Let me ask y'all this, though. Okay, so forget all that. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, what do these kids look like when they turn 7 and put them pads on? So that means that bracket is going to be so weak. Like, somebody could come from North Texas and pop probably any team, no matter how much talent, just because y'all ain't prepared. Y'all didn't have the same preparation time.
Oh, GPYFL got 6U tackle too.
So that means people gonna always go against what they know. Bro, if this team been tackling for a whole goddamn
year, there's no way that even if you got more talent, they're more prepared.
Yeah.
They've been doing this shit. Repetition.
Hold on.
When being successful, repetition is the key. Is that?
Or why are y'all gathering all these good all-star kids and then making them play a lesser form?
Well, can I tell y'all something? Because we only gonna talk about the 1%.
They only gonna be able to blow up. They only gonna be able to blow up or even peak by the time they shit. That means that you need to be looking for.
Hold on, people are naming off individually. And Chris, I do agree with you. Gavin was a different type of athlete, but you're naming a transcendent kid.
That's what I was just trying to tell you.
You're not naming the average kid.
Hold on, this is what I was just trying to tell y'all. We always gonna talk about the 1%. That's what I was just finna say. We only gonna talk about the 1%. Yes, it's the 1% of kid that you can take flags off of, and that nigga is a beast. But y'all tell me this. And we just all got different opinions. How many kids have you seen that was cold and flag that couldn't take a lick? Or he felt like football wasn't for him.
They quit.
A lot of them,
There's a lot of them, they'll quit.
Hey,
so
look,
I'm just saying, I know some kids right now today that don't have on no goddamn flags, and they are beasts. But boy, I didn't coach them. If you touch them like this,
it's over.
They go to, and them, they babies, they my babies. I love them, but I'm just saying, they don't like no type of contact. And I understand this every kid, but I'm saying that if a kid that had a whole year of preparing how to take a hit, and you'd have been coaching them, now he understanding that this is what come with the game, he has a lead on you.
Hey, I do.
He has a jump step on you.
Big jump step, bro.
I do want to say this.
And look, and it's a jump step in the right direction. It'd be different if everybody was preparing for this. This is you preparing to tackle because the football that you playing is tackle football.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you the truth, but this is something funny that I have to say because it
look, Dez, not out there in the room. I'm sorry, Dez, you goddamn right. He said, I know a lot of flag kids that did not translate well to tackle because if you coach football and you know football, nigga, 7-on-7 and goddamn pad. What y'all like to say?
Pad season.
It's pad season.
T-shirt and panties.
T-shirts and panties. That's what y'all love to say. Y'all damn sure right. It's a difference. Because now I can send my dog to hit y'all number one player in the mouth, they're catching all the balls in t-shirt and drawers.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
All right,
It's a fucking difference. And anybody saying, hey, my opinion, you don't need to be coaching. It's a difference between 7-on-7 and 11-on-11 tackle.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know what? One of the biggest problems in youth sports is, and it has to come from me, because it has not from me, but it has to come from parents who are in a similar situation, or Jamari's mama, or Chop Daddy. A lot of y'all,
you talking about 1% though.
1%. A lot of y'all is giving everybody advice that only apply to 1% of the kids. So some shit that's gonna make Dre get to the next level, not really some shit that's gonna apply to the normal kid. Cause Dre is fucking 5'5". Yeah, we back. Wait till it go green to start talking. And hold on. No, we good. Hold on. I'm waiting for the green dot. Go. They can see us.
Okay.
Sorry about the technical difficulty. That is Semi-Pro Live's fault whenever that happens.
We back, y'all. We back. So we were talking about the 6U tackle. So we were just saying that rec leagues also offer 6U tackle. And then like A1 was saying, a team got a whole year to prepare, so I have coached over there in the so-called rec league before. And I went over there on purpose to see, and I thought I was finna go over there and be like, oh, no, see, we way better than y'all. But when I got over there, I was really surprised by the 6-year-old, the 6 and 7-year-olds. So I'm like, God damn, that nigga aggressive. He hitting it. And when they told me they started tackling at 6, I said, damn, really? I started looking at select different. I started looking because I was like, bro, like
should be further along.
Well, not only that, in Fort Worth, and I'm gonna let y'all have the floor. In Fort Worth, shout out to the Faith Warriors, shout out to TNS, and shout out to the Ravens. Them was the only 3 teams last year that you can go to and get 6U tackle. Out here in Arlington, Fort Worth area that I knew of. You know what I'm saying? Far as like I thought there was the only place you could go play, but all along, shit, it was 6U tackle all over in the rec league.
My thing is, I just feel like we're doing way too much as a youth football community to put. If most of the people say they want to go to nationals, most of these parents who are doing select teams say they want to go to nationals. I don't feel like we're doing enough to push these teams and putting them into a national position.
Well, let me say what Q from Flame Game, coach from Flame Game. He said for the kids that do not transition well into tackle, at what point do you blame the coaching? Okay, and that's correct, Q.
That is a good one.
Because a lot of coaches don't have the time. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I first started with my son, he wasn't just aggressive. He didn't understand. It took him a while to become this Milsel that you see. And I'm not saying he the best.
After they figure out what they know what they're doing,
I don't like to try to put my son on that type of platform. But I'm just saying the aggressive that I see in him now, he didn't have that.
Yeah, we just talking about development.
Development.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is it takes time with a kid to develop it takes time with a kid to develop that type of, oh, coach, I'm supposed to come downhill and make that and stand over them and get that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
For most of them.
That's what. You know what, Q? That's what we was just talking about. I'm glad you asked that question. Okay, like I said, at the transitional point from now they on 7U, that 7U to 8U. By 8U, if they haven't gone ahead and picked it up, that's when you blame the coach. Yeah. But you can't 7U, you can't blame the coach. That first year ain't nobody fault. They developed. They playing catch up. You got the kids playing catch up at that point. So they got to play catch up, and then hopefully by 8U, we got it and we good.
But that's why
I think that's when you.
That's why I always talk about Paw because through that year he had them kids at the Ravens, I seen where the kids were developing discipline. They was locking in. Their kids are like sponges. You feel me?
But Dez hit it on the head, bro. And that's why I say it's the organization. Stop giving niggas the option. If you gonna get out here and beat your chest and say this is the premier league in the state of Texas, this where all the dogs at. Nigga, we play tackle football at 6U. We playing real football. And if you want to go play something that's a little bit more gentle, a little bit more safe for your kid,
where you
there is a product somewhere. It's a whole bunch of leagues.
Because Reg do 6U tackle. So maybe you don't have nowhere to run to now.
Well, you do now. You didn't back in the day when it was
they've been doing 6U tackles since they can stir it up in the box.
But there is 20
in the set.
There are 20 select leagues in the DFW right now that'll let your baby put on them flags. My thing is, I guess part of it is I hold Texas sports to a higher standard than I think they hold themselves. Because when I came into Texas sports when Zombieland was making them fresh-ass highlight videos. Niggas was at Texas Stadium. I saw Aiden knocking niggas over, making ESPN and shit. When I came into Texas sports, that was a pit. It was a dog pit.
Bro. The lower levels is the most funnest level.
Because they still there.
Not even that. I'm going to tell y'all why. And I'm going to tell y'all on the business side why, bro. The money side. Fuck it. If you want the money, cool. Nigga, that's when you get the most support when your babies are young. You gonna see mama there, grandma, everybody there, bro, with the little bobblehead and he doing this. Yeah. He running. Bro, you gonna see when they get older, like Humphrey said, I hate to tell y'all, when they 10, when they down to turn 12, you down there to see if they gonna be sorry or not. And ain't nobody come to their goddamn game.
Bro, and then, you know what? And then even to that point, it's not his first year, so it's not a big wow.
But you know what it is? And this is something that's been in my mind that I've been thinking about. The moves that have been made seem like somebody's kid is over 9U now. I don't know who.
Bullshit.
It made me feel like they
Let me tell you why it's bullshit, because you know how fun it was to watch. And I'm going to give people they probably like Mr. Touchdown, Young or Joe. You know how fun it was to watch them babies be moving and they doing something that they don't even know what they doing. Bro, that's the most crazy. I don't understand why people ain't saying shit. Like, that's the most crazy shit when you see them niggas coming down here and they laying that hat.
But look, that's why it's got to be.
Even when the hat is laid on your child, you be trying to see. Bro, I see my child get the hat laid. I want to see if he gonna get up. Is he gonna get up, nigga?
And that's what I'm saying. The reason why it's so entertaining is because they ain't got that filter. Ain't no fear in them. Ain't no fear in them at that point.
But that's why I say it's not the parents, bro.
They don't got that filter.
It's not the parents, it's the organ. Now I'm like, it's an anti-money decision, because if the audience wants 6U flag, the parents, and then that 6U flag game is going to generate more money because they're going to bring more people, more of the family going to be there. So you're making more money off the younger units. Why does it feel like everything's been geared towards the older units? Because right now the difference between Alpha and Supreme is if your team has flag. But Alpha and Supreme is going to affect your 12U. Why does your 12U get to be in a weaker league because there's flag? Niggas may not even have been on that team when it was time to play flag football. So why would that affect the whole org?
Well, Jeff, I feel like, to be honest with y'all, I feel like we was coming close. I feel like my baby's in Dallas, Fort Worth. I feel like we can go kick Atlanta, Florida. We can go kick their ass.
With the right coaching.
It take time. It take time to gel. You can't throw. Bro, I was telling the coach this a week ago, bro. If your plan is to throw a team together, and unless you just lucky, and go win nationals, bro, that shit not happening, bro. You have to get these kids together, and they got to gel, bro. If y'all play any type of, that's just like putting LeBron on the team with Steph when they won, bro. The chemistry might not have been there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, you got to have chemistry. You got to let that shit gel. So we don't give it time enough to gel. We breaking it apart.
Bro, we got to practice like we play.
You feel me?
We got to practice like we play. And we're preparing to go, like I said, they preparing for nationals and all this big shit. We need to be practicing like that. We don't need to be practicing to stand up and screen a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We need to be practicing to get out that line and knock his ass on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain shit that ain't gonna translate.
The livest game, I'm gonna tell you the truth, the livest game to this day, the livest game that I did ground footage for in my whole time doing semi-pro live was Oak Cliff Titans versus SED, Wild Boys. It was Hardy versus Cheat Code. That game was the shit. The stands was filled up, both sides, high energy. That was the best game that I had a chance to be a part of. And guess what? There was a game it was a night game, everything. Bro, that was it. And then you eliminate that division after you have a moment like that. That's one of the highest viewed videos on Semi-Pro Live ever.
Nah, for sure.
And the older divisions don't generate views like that.
Well, and I'm
cool. Coming to a 12U game.
I'm cool with that. I'm just saying if we gonna compete and we gonna compete, I just feel like shit. We gotta stop giving these boys the jump on us. You feel me? That's just what I'm saying. If we gonna go compete, shit, I'm tired of like when y'all leave here, we Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like, we stand on Texas. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but when we leave this motherfucker, I'm tired of giving boys the ups on us to where shit. Okay, they got they baby been hitting since he was 5. I looked at Bessemer. Yeah. I don't know, when I was looking at them, I was looking at videos.
They was playing 6.
Bro, these niggas was coming downhill. And you could tell they've been tackling for a while. They was coming down here, head placement right. The aggression was there. They was coming.
Hey,
so
you wanna know what your proof
I'm
is?
like, okay,
Some of the biggest killers in youth football are the kids who had 2 years on 6U. Chop.
For sure.
I don't know if Chop played 2 years with tackle 6U, but Chop was on the Party Boys. And then
You know who else had 2 years on?
Boys.
I might be wrong, Dez.
Who?
Jungle had 2 years on
Jungle.
6U.
Vera had 2 years.
Nice.
Because I remember Vera used to play with the Hot Boys.
Hold on. So why
Drip had 2 years on 6U. He played for the
would
Bills and SCD.
Okay, if this was bro.
That's the key to the game.
That's
Niggas
the
don't
key.
even know.
So my son was in pads
works.
at 5. That's why he's killing
If
y'all
this
sons. Y'all think it's because he
recipe
big.
If this recipe works, why would we go against it?
Because
Why would we go?
if you tell everybody how to stretch it, if you tell everybody
now we're gonna water the whip down. We're gonna
I'm
water
saying,
it
but
down.
you ain't gonna tell me how to stretch it if I'm the customer, is it?
Or even look, even money wise.
Ain't giving
Hey, hold
the
on.
game
You
up.
can't.
They water it
Hold
down
on. Let's
right
pause
now,
real quick.
They
You
ain't gonna
can't
give a nigga the
tell
game.
me that Texas Sports didn't make no money off that gate.
Listen,
Or somebody made bread off of that Wild Boys Oak Cliff game because that motherfucker was packed. Nigga, I went in that hole. They almost filled up the stadium. We talking about 6U football, so the money there, the fanfare is there. Why are we
they
taking it away?
say people that saying that they don't. A lot of people saying they don't want it or whatever the case. But I'm saying
Man, it's a lot of coaches.
we
I ain't
need to
never
quit.
heard of parents
What
say they don't
we
want it.
saying is this too. So if your baby's 6, right, he got flags on. Boom, he go to 7, right? We traditional, right? So if you ain't part of that 1% when he turns 7,
Oh, Jungle was on the Wild Boys too. I forgot about Jungle.
One of the nicest
Jungle
kids.
started when he was 5.
One of the nicest kids we got. Everybody hollering, bro. And he been, bro. If I could do it all over again, my baby going at 5.
Yeah.
He might not get a lot of reps, but bro. I'm gonna give him. It's the people that's around him. So he gonna start adapting to they kid. Damn, that's how you hit. Damn, that's how my baby is now. He like, damn, that's how nigga, I'm strong, I'm bigger than that. So he gonna test it. So now he find out now his superpower.
Now
he tapping into himself now.
Yeah, for sure.
And I say, what made you get aggressive like that today? Nah, I've been watching it on Woo Woo. What's the name did it? But you putting your baby around that aggressiveness, and he's starting to pick it up, and he's starting to see it. When you putting him around this shit here, give me that. Don't stiff arm him. Now you teaching them not to be aggressive no more.
You're
teaching them,
not teaching them how to respond to this. Like,
first off, Flame, I'm going to say, you got a group, you got a transcendent team. Right?
No, Q don't.
You don't got a team,
bro.
Q don't.
No, Q do not let the difference between playing game, because I'm over there, nigga. Q don't trip when his baby go hit something. So like today, when Money went and hit something, the coaches where I came from, bro, don't do that. Don't. He don't say shit. He let his babies get aggressive. That's a different type of flag. Because they already popping something. So they was already tackling before they put on pads.
Now, hey, and we are just talking about winning in Florida. We are not talking about the
Winning
kids' overall development. You don't have, to be honest, I'm going to tell you the truth. Youth football ain't necessary for shit. This shit ain't no necessary for survival. I didn't start playing football till 7th grade. I got a scholarship. They paid for my college. My son's code. It's mainly DNA.
Now, Dan's right.
Anything.
National-wise, it will make or break some shit.
National-wise,
it's making and breaking shit, man.
Or look around youth sports.
Hey, you right. Dez, you right with that one. Say, national-wide, hell yeah, bro.
Bro, I can name you almost 20 kids who did, most of the kids who did, that came, and these are recent kids. So Texas Sports started 6U flag, 2019 or something like that? It wasn't too far, about 4 or 5 years ago. In that time, I can name you about 10, 15 kids who did 2 years on 6U, like they started when they were 5. All of them are killers. Some of the biggest names that you hear about in youth football, what they have over the advantage that they have is they got that extra year of tackle football. And, it's different. Most of kids' development, when they learn the game, when you learn the game, you can react faster on the field. So when you know the gaps, when you understand coverages, you understand zone, you can move fast because you know what's going on. First year, the kids don't know what's going on. So that's why their game speed is so slow that first year. That second year, they know what's going on. They know I got to be in A-gap. They know what I got to do to make the tackle. So the game is flowing faster for them. That's why the speed picks up.
So y'all, but you don't, Chris Jackson, you don't think if they would have been they came in 3rd, but you don't think if they would have had the pass on earlier, they would have came in 1st? Also, Cletus, it's not going, the national is never going to fade away as long as the gatekeepers have access to promote nationals, bro.
Yeah.
So you got to think the people, and just being honest, the people over the Big 12, they gonna promote they national. The people over Texas Sport, they gonna promote they national. So you ain't gonna ever say that it's gonna get old because the people that the teams are falling under, they're gonna send y'all to a national this year, or they gonna at least try to.
Flame Gang coach, that's a good point.
You feel me?
He said battle is 7-1. Older kids playing down, and that's even more reason why we need to get in 5U. So our cutoff date is the 7-1.
Then you gotta think we're against all odds. We're against all odds, and we're.
All right, we're recording, and when I give you the finger, we'll be live again.
You put someone on.
Go, we are live. Sorry about that, folks.
We keep dropping signal. I don't know what's
It's
going
Channing
on.
fault, bro. It's Channing fault.
So
I'm paid to take credit.
At the end, get back in here. Get back in here. Okay, so Texas Sport cutoff date is 7/31. If you're 9 years old, the only way, and you got a 7-1 cutoff date, the only way you're able to play in Texas Sport is because it's traditional, so they playing with 9 and 10. But technically, you have a 10-year-old on your 9U squad. Mm-hmm. If he's 7-1, so I feel like
you might as well. You a traditional team. You got a 10-year-old. You got a
10-U.
You just on your bottom year.
So if at the end of the day, say for instance, you playing Metroflex team 9 and 10, you should have to beat them to actually go to the nationals. You can't say, "Oh, I was playing a 10U squad," because actually you got a 10-year-old. You got a 10-year-old on your squad. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? And I don't think I think people trying to use that to their advantage because they saying, okay, if we go to battle or we go to nationals, wherever they accept 7-1, then shit, that kid will be able to play on our team because he played through the season.
You know what's so dumb?
But hold on. But you're gonna be able to see these. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be dumb about it. Zoom in on me.
Hold on, man.
Zoom in on me.
Fancy. Should have let them know that I can do that. You know what I'm saying? You know how you let a nigga know you got a superpower?
I'm finna give niggas some free game. Y'all can touch the money. Touch it. I'm finna give you some free game. The way you're gonna know these 7-1 kids is because next year they're not gonna be able to play with their age group. You're gonna see them jump way up to the top. And guess what they break down? They break chemistry.
And confidence.
You get what I'm saying?
You have kids that was one of the best kids on the age level, and then
it breaks chemistry because at the end of the day, like I said, it takes time for me. If we're going to build a national team, if that's where we plan on going, like I tell people, get you a team that you can ride with. You know what I'm saying? Your quarterback get to know your running back. Your quarterback get to know the receivers, and y'all can add on and build on. But that's the thing for me. You know, I feel like we're trying to cheat our way to the top instead of working. Instead of fucking working. Just work. Get in the lab, fucking work, and fucking coach.
But that's my thing. We trying to some heat. Yeah, he is. We coming with some heat. But why we keep coming, we trying to get 7-1 kids when really start fucking tackle earlier. Them niggas got older kids, so we got to get our little niggas ready earlier. And matter of fact, hey, I said the N-word right there. My son's going to Prestonwood, and so I don't affect the money or any future opportunities. I'm going to stop cussing. I'm going to say ninja from now on.
No,
they haven't said nothing to me about it, but I just want to get ahead of the game.
He's like, calm down, truth teller. Nah, cause we love the game, bro. And then, like I say, at the end of the day, if we talking the game, if you gonna give me some free game that can help us, so the podcast is called Free Game. So if any one of y'all got some free game that's gonna help us get to where we're going, shit, drop the knowledge.
Look, we are not national believers. So what? Hold on, before we go forward. None of us at this table, I don't care if my son win nationals. Dave, do you care if your son win nationals?
Hell no.
Dre might care. Dre, he a competitor. But
hold on. Who married three? So who married three teams? Q, get it in. Hey, but
don't try to run away. We'll send you a link. Stop playing. Hold on, speak on it.
Nah, thanks, bro. And like I say, that's what people gonna keep the game from you because it cost. My mom and them used to tell me, boy, it costs not to know.
Yeah.
It'll cost your ass not to know. Mm-hmm. So if you telling me you gonna give me some free game that's gonna make it to where it ain't gonna cost my black ass, then give me the game. But a lot of people ain't gonna give y'all the game because they want us to stay dumb to the fact of where, okay, shit, even if it is the Atlanta, Alabama, Mississippi, whoever, Florida, they want us to stay dumb to why we can't win. Because our babies ain't good enough, nigga. Please, nigga. I think Texas got some of the most coldest football players that never came out. I believe.
It's a football state.
You feel me? So that's not why I think it got a lot to do with our coaching, and it got a lot to do with the gatekeepers.
No, it got
exactly.
I'm gonna tell you, it's the preparation. We're not preparing to go to war. Well, listen, and this is what I was trying to say a few minutes ago. Everybody soups up Texas. They soup us up to be ready to go to nationals, but never to go down there and be ready to win a national. That's what it is. They give us just enough. We get good, our shit just good enough to go to nationals, but never to win that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's so hit and miss, spot, and we got talent here. Yeah, we got. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is.
Well, Chris Jackson, I'm not sure, but I don't think SCD had 7-1 kids when they won the national. I'm not sure, and I don't think the crew had any 7-1 kids, because Pop, he still doesn't add 7-1 kids. He ain't got no 7-1 kids right now. They out there with 8-1 kids, and they got second to battle. So my thing is, it's a perfect storm. If we're not putting on pads till 7, of course it's going to take us longer to win battle. That's why a lot of these teams aren't reaching battle till 12U. We a year behind. It all makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can say whatever about it, but if the elite kids start putting on pads earlier, we get a more elite performance quicker. Especially since
it's just about being prepared, you know. But sometimes, and I don't blame, like I said, I don't blame Texas sport. I don't blame, because people go, I mean, some people just, I mean, they go along with whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like
you don't know Real Bar? This is the Real Bar. Y'all talking about all that. Bro, let me jump on here with y'all real quick. To be real, youth football is not fucking necessary. That national championship don't do shit for your fucking kids or their career. That's a goddamn confidence boost.
Yeah, and you know what? But
that's all the fucking
But a lot of things for kids that are confidence
and
boosters,
niggas be like, I want my kids to travel. You know, you can just take your kids to Florida. Y'all motherfuckers be acting like the only way to get to Florida is to go with the team. You could just take Spirit got flights, bro. You just take your kids to Florida. Y'all can go to the beach.
And that's the listen, bro. And you just said it. And I'm tired of that, hearing motherfuckers say, we just want to take our kids to experience something different. No, that's for your fucking parents to do.
Some of these niggas
that's for the household. It ain't for your football team. We want to take them to experience. No, nigga, if that's what you want to do, say that's your agenda. But that ain't, bro. That ain't. So you're trying to go down there and win a national. So we're going to win a fucking national. We need to prepare to win a fucking national. Man.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do, I'm not knocking anybody who's tried to do it.
Bro, no, I'm with it. Yeah, but if we're going, let's do it for real, bro.
Exactly.
Let's do it for real. Let's prepare for this. You know what I'm saying? Let's train like this. Let's practice like this so we can play like this, man. That's all I'm saying.
I want to talk about this confidence boost, because my mama used to tell me I was a beautiful son her whole life. Like, you're so handsome. But what the fuck does that mean, confidence boost? Y'all talking about intangible shit. I want shit I can touch. I can't touch no fucking confidence.
We definitely, kids come and go. Kids definitely come and go. You know, I can definitely say that. And we all done lost kids. But when you actually get your own kids and you mold them and you teach them, 9 times out of 10, the parents stay around a lot longer. You know, a lot of us lose these big kids and these big name kids because they have no loyalty to your organization, because you did just come snatch them up for a year and they know. You see what I'm saying? When you take kids and you mold them, you had them, you know, you got kind of groom them, then the parents are more likely to stay to where you can build and go fight for a national. But a lot of times, and I ain't saying nothing wrong with recruiting, but you also gonna lose them big names as fast as you recruit them, because they don't owe no loyalty to them.
Listen, but you gotta understand that just like how you get a motherfuckers, how you lose a motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Well, so if I get a big name kid by winning, then I'm gonna lose him if I'm not winning.
Hey, we do need.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's what I want.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like you gotta think, you get motherfuckers, you lose motherfuckers how you got them.
I do want.
You know what I'm saying? But if you get it, because look, this is a good development core we got here, and we gonna get to this national. So win, lose, or draw, we thinking about.
Hey, hold on, I got some controversial takes right now. First, I'm gonna take on. People always say nationals. We only talk about it with football. Well, first thing, baseball does that shit too. I think it's kind of unnecessary, but baseball, the sports that do travel sports, they have structured the sport in a way that you can't get to the league without doing travel sports. You kind of have to. You're not going to be on a mom and pop baseball team to be able to get to the next level. But that's a structure of the game. The game structured that shit, and now they're stuck like that. Them baseball parents wish they could just take their kid down the street and he'd play regular baseball and then he'd be able to pursue a career. Second, somebody brought up softball, volleyball. You know what happens at the end of softball and volleyball? Ain't nobody getting paid. You only can get scholarships. So you can get your scholarship. You can figure out how you gonna get some money.
Let's talk about
but volleyball ain't gonna give you no pro money. Ain't no NFL. Ain't no there ain't no pot of money at the end of the rainbow. So
I mean, but it's a college ticket.
It's a college ticket.
So
And all the athletes are complaining. We got football players who mad that they got scholarships.
How y'all feel about the NIL deal? Because I seen on DFW Uncut, a lot of parents were talking about the NIL deal. How they feel like kids shouldn't get the money. So you want to put
hey, hold on. I gotta address it because niggas is saying people always like to deflect this. Like y'all complaining about Florida while niggas is paying $7,000 on volleyball. The point is, that's dumb, and nobody's brave enough to say it. Spending all that money on youth sports and not like physically, we could put our kids in tutoring. And they could get scholarships and degrees and start businesses. But we're taking hundreds of thousands of dollars for these niggas to play football for a chance at a scholarship. They give out academic scholarships. Our logic is flawed. Our logic as a people is flawed. We have people who are college educated who live in 2-story brick houses in DeSoto, live in gated communities, and we talking to their kids like their only chance of being successful is by playing goddamn football when their parents already successful. A lot of y'all niggas preaching this shit. Y'all niggas are successful in life. Y'all are fucking champions in life, and it had nothing to do with fucking athletics. And we putting this pressure on these kids like, nigga, come on now, bro.
Bro, this is
like, let's be real.
that, Brand.
And then let's be all the way a buck. Like,
bro, that's some real shit. That's exactly how I feel.
Like, bro.
That's exactly
like we going to Florida, like the Florida shit. Confidence, nigga. No, confidence ain't shit, nigga. Confidence is not shit. You know what kids going the better the kids get in football, the more confidence. And what does it matter if my kid get confidence as a 4th grader or if he get confidence as a 7th grader or a high school player so he can hold on to the confidence? You know how many sorry, and I'm a nigga who didn't play youth sports. Do you know how many sorry-ass youth sports niggas that came to Lamar, who was the star of their youth sports team and had Heisman trophies, that I put on the fucking bench? That I injured? That I made cry? Get the fuck out of here. Youth sports don't mean shit unless you ain't got no daddy and somebody putting a father figure in your life. It's more for the fucking the mentor of the shit. Bro, it's the mentor. But look, if you got a daddy, you might not even need a mentor. A lot of niggas who try to recruit my son, bro, them niggas try to recruit my son like, I'm gonna be a stepdaddy to your son. I'm looking at him like, bitch, I'm his real daddy. What the fuck I mean that? That's why a lot of y'all niggas can't recruit. You can only recruit to the fucking baby mamas.
Bro,
so you're not even used to the clientele we got. We got a whole clientele of active fathers and shit. Like, stop selling the bullshit and let's sell some real shit.
Oh my God. This nigga.
Why you think I took my son to Prestonwood? Because them niggas give me something tangible, nigga. Fuck a couple of dollars. My son can go to one of the most exclusive schools in the fucking country for free. That's tangible. That shit that can fucking change his life.
Let him talk.
Like, what the fuck are we doing out here? And bro, I'm a nigga who got an elite athlete. My son, I could shut up and play youth sports the way it's currently played, bro, and everything's gonna be okay for my son, bro. I'm saying this shit for the other niggas who got regular ass kids who might be a killer in 9th grade, he might be a killer in 11th grade, but we putting all the pressure on this shit right here.
Well, go back to North Texas. So that's why we say it started with the gatekeepers, because in North Texas, bro, they're saying that you're going to go over there, they're going to make sure your kid play, you know what I'm saying? They're going to make sure he start tackling at the age of 6. So everything that we knock and we call wreck, it's not bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad. You feel me?
It's not,
so I think that it's just a lot of people that was in the way that had a voice made it look like it was bad. You feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of these kids are not. I ain't gonna say that. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. But a lot, it's more to life than just football. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Some of these kids are not going to the NFL. So what are you gonna teach them? Are you gonna teach them anything about life lessons? Most of them don't even know how to take a
bro. You know what? No. So, bro, you want to know what's fucked up, bro? Motherfuckers say, and I done seen motherfuckers say it like really like that. Like y'all can tell y'all kids about backup plans. I'm not gonna discourage my back. What the fuck? It's not about discouraging your child. It's giving your child a first shot. This is a 1%. Now I think you special, and you sure is important to me. And I think you can be the 1%. But if that shit don't work, this engineer shit, or this doctorate, this law degree, bro, you gotta give your kids some realistic expectations. You think Steve Jobs' daddy was sad that his son didn't play no football?
Hey, bro, what's that Saturday Night Live?
Like, bro, they don't need
blew his knee on that.
Oh, Booby!
When Booby blew his knee, niggas don't think like, bro, I guess niggas don't think that like nigga,
your child blowing his knee. Your child doing, bro. I teach my son right now going to college. Nigga, he got a scholarship. Nigga, fuck football. Nigga, we going to go get a lobby. I told this nigga go get it. If it's between NFL and motherfucking being a doctor, nigga, we want to doctor on your CTE.
Bro, exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let me. I'm gonna take an X-ray of your motherfucking fucked up head. Nigga, that's bro.
Or look at Marcellus
Niggas don't think like that. But a lot of niggas say a lot of people say they come out the hood, but you know that degree is so important, fam. And I just feel like, and not to get off the subject, I just feel like a lot of us are teaching these babies just football. And that's why I tell them, go to the rec side. Go to the rec side, because on the rec side, they're teaching you that football is second. We just using this for a tool. Select side, man, you going to the NFL. No, he might blow his knee tomorrow.
I see a lot of D1 talent. You know nigga, stop saying that shit. You don't see no D1 talent on those fourth graders.
Fucking 12. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You don't know, next year he might not even like this shit no more, bro.
Or positions, bro.
Kids,
hey,
bro.
Look, real life. Hey, if y'all look on my Facebook, that kid who I'm interviewing at TCU, real life, he was the starting varsity running back at LD Bell. The next year, this nigga's playing defensive tackle, bro. He is the starting defensive tackle on a D1 school. He went from playing running back. These positions don't mean shit. This youth sports don't mean shit. It's gonna be DNA.
Listen, we ain't even fuck the degree. We gonna throw the degree out the door. Nigga, trades are more important than motherfucking sports.
Shit, you teach my son how to whale.
Trade.
Hey, if you gonna teach my son how to whale, I'll bring him to your team right now.
Nah, trade. Nigga, I can learn me a motherfucking trade and go, bro. That guarantees that you'll be able to open up doors and take care of your motherfucking family. Sports ain't never guaranteed you a motherfucking thing. It's still a modern day slavery thing. These motherfuckers still and you can prove it with their whips and chains, my nigga. Because that's the first thing they go by with these motherfuckers. We love football. Bro, I love it. I love to see a motherfucker come. Bro, it's important to know that you can dream and you can take your dream and you can go be an NFL player. You can do that. But the reality is, it's 1% to do it. So let's prepare to be successful in life. Not on one motherfucking dream. So that's why Anthony. Let's be successful in life. Anthony was teaching. Yep. And that's why I'm telling y'all, North Texas football has something special over there to jump back on it, because that's what he's teaching the young generation, that, man, if you don't become a superstar in NFL, you know, you can come be I got my CDL. You can go get you a CDL. You can go own some trucks. You can go, you can do different type of things, because this shit might not pay. Man, you know how many dudes that's in the select world right now that people look up to, and I hear their horror story, how they got to college and started hustling. Bro, didn't go to class, didn't make the woo.
Let me put this
like, because listen, hold on. Let me talk real quick. Because motherfuckers forget that this is still a fucking kid. Kids make mistakes. Kids change their mind. Kid might get to college and be like, I don't even like this fucking football shit.
Bro, a lot of niggas do that. They get the scholarship.
It's a class that I'm actually more interested in than this fucking football shit. Bro, and kids fuck up. We get in trouble. And they can blow these motherfucking chances.
Bro, you know what cat
I'm saying, bro? You can't.
It's a nigga from here. You know a cat named Anthony Jacobs, bro? Anthony Jacobs, he like around our age, bro. He went to Arlington Heights. He was my roommate in Navarro. So I was playing football, and I used to find it weird, bro. He was swole, dude was big. We at Navarro, we had just won a national championship. The coach used to come to our room and beg this dude to play. I had never seen it. We in Navarro, we number one. Like, bro, they come here begging. He was like, bro, I don't want to play. I just want to do my grade. Bro, kids, a lot of these kids he played for the Como Lions, bro. He started off 6U tackle. It was funny time to the story. Played football his whole life. He just got to junior high, and he was like, bro, I don't feel like being sore no more, bro. I'm just going to go. They paying for my school. I'm just going to sit up here and just get my degree. Yeah. Bro, he had coaches. The coaches from North Texas used to come to the dorm room at Navarro and was begging him to come, offering scholarship money all day. He's like, bro, I'm just going to do regular school. So, I mean, a lot of this that we invested in.
And I'm going to tell y'all this, too, before we go on the NIL deal. That's why a lot of our kids' attitudes are fucked up. Because they feel like you said, at the end of the day, I'm this superstar. So I'm going to be able to get away with this. I'm going to be able to get away with not being responsible, not taking accountability. So a lot of these coaches, when you look at the coach, I'm not knocking nobody, but look at the coaches and look at their lifestyle. Look what type of cars and where they stay. And you can look at that and be able to tell, okay, well, nigga, you ain't got your shit together. Bro, because you must have took football first. Yeah, exactly. You never did. Bro, you know what I'm saying? You must have took football first, because at the end of the day,
we understand that if you go through it, because I think we all played football, we all had dreams, we all was some type of star at one point. So we understand that somewhere up in there, we went the other way.
Fucked up.
And I got fucked
and
up.
And
we needed that trade.
And that's life.
But we needed that trade.
And that's life.
That
So when
trade
you out
helped
here,
feed the
so
family.
when you were out
You
here
feel me?
with these kids that you already call a superstar, as a coach, as a mentor, nigga, you supposed to be giving that real life case.
Hey, I do want to
And when
address.
you got a dingy ass mama on the team talking crazy, yeah, he going to visit. Hey, listen,
I do wanna- I
we
do-
just need to worry about Timmy needs to read first. I've been trying to tell him to read the play, and he be saying words wrong. We might need to work on him reading first, man. Division I ain't gonna happen.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Read well.
You know what I asked Coach Anthony?
Honest with
You know what I asked Coach Anthony today? Why y'all in the comments? Tell me when the last time y'all niggas asked these babies for their report card.
Woo. Hey, hold on. I do.
Tell me when
You know
last
what?
time
Hold on.
you
I'm
niggas
gonna
asked-
tell you.
I
Every week I
get
get it. I get it.
I don't hear it.
And I gotta shout him out.
Hey, hold on.
Hey.
I want to give my boy Chris some
We
credit.
gotta shout out our boy,
Go ahead.
B. Smith. B. Smith called about every fucking month. He put it in the motherfucking with my girl, my daughter AAU basketball. Every month, this nigga, hey, what
hold
report cards?
Hey,
Hey,
let me
we
give
got
Chris-
Cam here.
let me
Cam,
give
it
Chris-
is a bunch of
Hold on. Let me give Chris some credit. Let me give
give
Chris some credit. Now, Chris, this is not directed at you because Chris, in your defense, Chris mainly works with a lot of high school 12U and up kids when he's doing his ox training and stuff. So, in your defense, by the time the kid is at high school, you can get a good eye picture if he got a chance or a realistic shot.
Hold on,
towards doing it.
Time out, like
Y'all
Coach
fourth
Anthony said,
graders,
bro.
shit.
Like Coach Anthony said, do y'all understand? I'm gonna ask y'all something. Do y'all understand when we really keep the kids out of youth? What age? What age do we stop caring about the
12U.
12U. Do you know? Hold on.
That's when they need to be.
That's
Hold
when they
on.
need
Let
to
me
see
ask,
they
let
like
me
the
ask
most.
you this. I'm finna go to it. So when is a kid first introduced to marijuana, the hustle life? Around what age?
12, when they're
12.
transitioning from a boy to a man. That's that transitional
So
period.
at 12, we
When
tell
they're transitioning
them,
into this
you
shit.
did what you did, your youth
You hit
football
the
guy,
puberty, all
gone
that
up
type
to the
of
middle
shit.
school,
Yeah.
right? So that's what me and Coach Anthony Chance were talking about today. We kick the kids away at 12, and they go on to middle school, and now they introduced to the hustle game, smoking weed, doing this. And I'm not saying all of y'all, because y'all are getting here and get the. Most of the coaches don't even go check on the babies no more after they do what they do.
They don't give a fuck about them after you
You
sport.
know what I'm saying?
They can't, bro.
Nigga, you done ran like Carl Lewis, get your dope fiend ass
Bro,
on.
I don't know
need
what
you
to
no
say.
more.
And then what they do is they use that kid as an example. to
You
the
a
younger
hustler.
kid.
So
Now,
no, Paul
now-
Lewis.
now
Hold
you-
on, we got a pause. No.
Get
Dude,
your
where the hell you get
Hey,
Carl
Get
Lewis?
your Michael
No,
Johnson,
we
get
got a
running ass
pause.
on over to middle school.
Time
Now I
out.
need your little brother. Now I need your little brother that can
You
run
said
like.
Carl
You
Lewis.
feel me? So we don't need you. You ain't no good for us no more. You ran fast, nigga, like a slave. You a good running fast nigga. You ain't no use no more. Send me your little brother.
Yeah.
So we send your ass on to middle school, and that's where
And then
they introduced to the game.
Yeah, then we use you like this. Look, man, say, I knew a nigga that was just like you, good as hell, and he didn't do what he supposed to do. Now he in jail.
Nah,
you using him as a fucking example.
Hold on, you would have
You ain't
heard.
heard that?
Hey, hold on. No,
You didn't know him from last year.
Hey, hold on. This.
You didn't go to Firestone. You didn't go to Dunbar. You didn't go to
Hold on,
Morningside. You didn't go to Crowley Middle School.
Back
They got
none of
there
them
smoking.
motherfuckers. Yeah, none of them.
He up there smoking big blunts.
Bro,
But you, man, you
it's
remember
not-
what happened to Lil MJ? Man,
Bro.
Lil MJ hustling right
Bro,
now.
listen, it's because it's the thing about it is that this is what's different from that Anthony shit. Because Anthony, with Coach
Bro,
Anthony,
he hold on to his keys.
it's unconditional.
Bro,
The love is unconditional.
Bro,
And then
y'all go
with
check
now
him
with
out,
the
man.
youth football shit, that's conditional love. I'm fucking with you under the conditions that you play for this team. As soon as your ass get out where you're not benefiting me and this team no more,
Oh,
good
no,
luck.
If
Yeah,
you,
good luck.
I mean, if you cold, hold on. If you cold, they
Yeah.
always love you. You know,
Yeah.
I set Dre
Yeah.
free at youth fields. He comes back with free shit all the time.
Man, but you know,
Bro, but he's good in the youth work. You just said they can use
they
it.
can use him, bro.
They can use it. So if
It's
I
not
buy Dre a
genuine love.
shirt, so it's
Hey,
not
Dre
love.
came back to me
It's
one time. We had a
incentive.
USA flag tournament. He was like, I was like, bro, where you get all this free shit from? He's like, they just told me to take some pictures. I was like, nigga, you out here doing commercials for free food? Shit.
Bro.
Hey, listen, bro. Long as you know what I learned at a young age, bro. Because I grew up without a daddy, right? I grew up without a daddy, but I grew up in the hood with my granny and them. You know what I learned, bro, growing up? As long as I was good, bro, it wasn't shit I couldn't get. The coaches, I could have an attitude. The coaches kiss that, all that good shit. You want to travel, you get to travel for free. The same thing they do for all our big stars. That's how they treat you. But the minute you go into the streets,
and you ain't no good in sports no more, ain't nobody reaching out to really save you no more. Ain't nobody gonna come get you and say, hey, young brother, come over here because you headed down the wrong way. They just know that, that nigga ain't gonna be shit no more. Bro. So what I'm saying to you is this, bro, find you a good home. And when I say a good home, a football team, find you some coaches that really care about your child. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, look, I ain't gonna give no details and nothing. All I know is this is how if a coach really locked into you, the type of shit that happened. I had Coach Peach at Lamar High School, RIP Coach Peach. I was at, where was I at? I had just left, I was at Cisco College and I was about to transfer to Navarro. And I was hanging around with some wrong people and we got into some shit. Some shit I should have went to jail for. And I remember Coach Peach, my high school coach, an old 70-year-old white man, came and picked me up from the jailhouse and got the charges dismissed for me.
Nah, that's a coach, bro.
That's a coach.
That's a coach.
He looked me in my eyes and said, he said, Humphrey, I better not have to do this shit again. Drop me off at my mama house, nigga. He ain't never said a word about it. I ain't have to pay no bail.
That's that 1%, bro. That's that 1%. That's that 1% we talking about. Even that's that one motherfucker.
R.I.P. Coach Peach.
That's that 1%, and it's sad that it's the 1% of man in the midst of all these motherfucking little league coaches. Well, can I tell you something? Because they know, most of the guys know there's single mothers in the game, and you can finesse a single mother. You can finesse her. She don't know when she got
a killer.
A killer. She don't know when she got a Jerome Bettis, a motherfucking Derrick Henry, Adrian. She don't know that, but the coach, a man do. So with it being a lot of single mothers, and salute to my single mothers, you know I love y'all. Y'all great supporters. But the male know that I can finesse. Bro, I'm gonna tell you. Can I tell you something? Bro, I was in Meadowbrook, and this off the subject, bro. I was in Meadowbrook at Allison the other day, bro. So I'm going to go get me some shit, some clothes and shit. And I seen this single black lady with 3 kids, right? Tell me why the young niggas doing the game where you take the ball and you hide the ball. Yeah. So she on the way to go pay her rent. You feel me? She on the way to go pay her rent, but they done finessed her and let her win $400. Right? So where I'm getting to is this. They let her win the 400. Boom. When I come back out, she crying. I'm like, damn, what did happen? She say they took all my rent money. That was my rent money. So long story short is what I'm saying is a lot of us black males, we know when we see another black sister and she single, we'll take advantage of her. You feel me? Not saying all of us, but some of us. You get what I'm saying? And that's how it is even with their kids. When their kids go to fucking up and they go to TYC, to the juvenile, you don't see too many coaches going down there to the juvenile center trying to get the baby out or whatever. And I'm not knocking, I'm just saying.
Hey, but we need to get on to deep of it because it's even deeper than that. Because there are some kids who are some verified killers. Got a real shot to at least to get a scholarship. I'm not gonna say D1. They got a real, honest to God shot towards being one of those.
If you ain't betting, it don't matter.
And look, I watched these kids. Some of these kids I didn't seen since they was 7U, 6U. Some of these coaches aren't even developing your kids. There are some running backs. I ain't gonna put no name. There are some running backs, very well known running backs. That this is the first year I seen them doing 7-on-7.
Well, can I say?
There's some running backs. Hold on. There's some running backs in high school where they went through youth sports, and I never seen them play 7-on-7, or they only played league 7-on-7. They never did any private 7-on-7.
But you remember when Dave was saying when I was fucking with Dave about the daddy ball coaching? Yep. Well, you know we have our things where we in character this my dog. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Some of the shit he be saying, I just be fucking with. That's why he said he be scared to let his child go. Because sometimes when you let your child go,
with the wrong person,
they'll fuck over. They got him playing defensive tackle. He's 70 down goddamn playing. He's 70 playing.
Remember what I told you earlier?
They'll put your kid in the fucked up.
No, remember what I told you earlier? Hold on. I ain't gonna name no names. Hold on. This is from last weekend. I ain't gonna name no names. I'm gonna just say a team. And y'all gonna know who the hell I'm talking about. I came out to CCE, bro, and I'm like, we doing the practice, and I'm watching it. And there was this kid, bro. He had on the team. His team plays in Dallas. He had on the Dallas team's jersey. He was like one of the few wide receivers that was out there because everybody was at track. And I watched this kid. They throwing routes, and he caught every single ball. He putting on good moves. Like, he looking like a natural receiver. I'm like, I'm standing next to his daddy. I was like, man, your son pretty nice, bro. He played receiver. He was like, no, bro, actually. He played defensive tackle. He played 9U defensive tackle. I'm looking at this nigga like, oh, he's supposed to go over against Drip? Bro, this nigga fucking your son. This one of the best wide receivers out here. We had an all-star game, and y'all gonna put this nigga on the line to get sacrificed to my son.
Bro,
So you can't just be trusting these motherfuckers.
It's not even, and like I say, we not here. We don't run down on nobody. We're at the end of the day. I take accountability, responsibility. If I do some fuck shit, I'm gonna get on here and say, man, y'all, hey, I did some fucked up
Man,
shit.
how many times we done did it to each other on this
And
motherfucker?
that's what it is. But what we are
We do
telling
it to
y'all,
each other
the
on
only
this
way we're
motherfucker.
gonna make you sports better is if y'all give game and we give game and we take it and we apply. If we want to beat the Atlanta team, the Alabama team, we got to start applying the knowledge, the game. If y'all know, if we done been the national 4-5, if y'all saying we ain't winning, do we supposed to stop trying? Just because you ain't winning in life, do you stop trying to win, or you just say, shit, I'm going to keep figuring this shit out? And that's the shit that we teaching the kids. Oh, we not winning, so we ain't going back. Nigga, fuck that. If we going to go to that, we going to keep trying to motherfucking win. I'm going to try. Every day I wake up and like, nigga, I'm trying to win. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I'm teaching my kids. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if you took a loss today. You liable to the $50,000 loss today. Tomorrow, nigga, I'm trying to do a $100,000 win.
Get up and win.
You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like we got a lot of coaches that have a lot of that don't have that type of mind.
Listen, you gotta understand. You gotta
know what I'm
understand that, listen, I always say this, bro. Experience is the best teacher. If you haven't experienced nothing, you can't teach the shit. How can I teach you how to be a man when I ain't never learned how to be a man myself? Like we were saying, at the age 12 through 18 is a transitional period for a young man turning from a boy to a man. But you gotta understand, in the black community, bro, in our community, nigga, that transitional period is between the ages of fucking 12 all the way to 30. Because niggas can't get it right.
Well, you know,
how many old ass boys
you know when a
how many old ass boys
you know when a man when a man mind fully developed at what age?
Like
bro,
24, bro. 24 years old. You know what I'm saying? That's why women are so, they be like this. They run circles around us, bro. They mind be, they be like, she fast. No, nigga, she just out think you're good.
But you gotta understand, that but
she got you crying in half.
Women get prepped to be, but women get prepped to be a woman early.
Are we getting on that?
You gotta think, what do they play with?
No, let me drop that ball. Let me get off the screen. Let me get off the screen. Let me get you a solo.
No, they get prepped for that, bro. No, this ain't nothing sexist, bro. This is facts. Women get prepped to be a woman. At a young age, they give them baby dolls to play with, kitchen sets, little vacuum cleaners. So they learn how to be responsible. They learn how to nurture. They're learning their role in the community right then. Okay. What boys play with? Trucks, balls,
but you know what
everything.
They say, though?
It's fun and game.
They say, hold on, they say you love your son, but you raise your daughter. And that is the fucking difference.
And that's the difference. Yeah. That's the difference. Bro, you're preparing them for playing and bullshit.
Or no, me and
you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, me and Dre Dre he was there. Remember we talked about this? Think about this, and this is gonna be a bar. Go ahead and screen record this, folks at home. Think about this. Every little girl you know, some man, some female, somebody in their life said, hey, don't trust them niggas.
Oh, shit.
Don't trust them little boys.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Them little boys, them little boys, it's only after one thing. They only want some booty. They want to mess up your life.
Don't do this.
Hold on. Did any of the women in your life, did your mama, your grandma, any of the women in your life ever look you in the eyes and tell you, hey, you know these women ain't shit, right? She gonna get pregnant and take half of your money. But most of these women, ain't shit. Hold on, time out. But nobody ever tells our boys that.
So are you responsible?
We were just talking about preparation, man.
That's why we got these basketball players having sex with these old ladies and getting them pregnant.
So listen, should the boys receive an NIL deal knowing that they're not ready to be
you better get off that Jerry Jones shit. That's what Jerry Jones said.
You said that boys ain't ready for the money, so why did give it to them?
I never said they weren't ready for
See, they playing with basketball.
I know. All I was saying is that, nigga, no. Naturally, we prepare girls and our little girls for life. We prepare
you tell your little girl everybody.
We prepare our little boys for fun and fucking games.
Right.
So when you get a sorry, fun and fucking games ass man, you want to know it was the way that he was raised. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to put in, and I think as an active father, and every active father out there know, you got to install into your son, say, man, listen, you got to be accountable. Yep. You got to be stand up. You got to be a man. Men gonna provide and protect. That's what your role is. You have to teach them their role. You know what I'm saying? But when you don't have nobody teaching a man their role, bro, and it takes a man to teach you that role, man.
Or life is gonna teach you.
Or life is that's how I had to learn.
Or the police.
That's how I had to learn.
Life is gonna
I
teach
had to learn, and that's why I stay on my son's ass. That's why I'm wherever my sons play. That's why I'm coaching. That's why I'm going. I gotta stay in tune with them because life took me fast, and I'd be damned if I let it do them the same motherfucking way, knowing what the recipe and what the agenda is for them. It is
Well,
built for them.
do you hold the? I always tell, and I told bro this. I ain't gonna drag them through the mud, but I told another president this. I said, bro, I hold the presidents accountable because y'all hire these type of coaches, and y'all hiring coaches that just football knowledge, or y'all hiring men that can teach football and teach life skills. You get what I'm saying? A lot of coaches a lot of presidents are just bringing coaches on because okay, he can either recruit or he can coach football, but he himself don't have his life together, or he don't know how to teach.
That's their main role. I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, in 2024, where most of these parents have personal trainers, we got YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We got fathers in the home. Your primary job as a youth football coach is not X's and O's. It's actually mentoring and being an example of a productive member of society. That's your real job because the parents are doing most. A lot of these coaches are getting complete pride. When I show up with Dre on your team, bro, you're not doing too much but yelling.
Well, you want to know? Hey, like, some of the best players have the best relationship with the coach. You want to know why? Because
he taking an interest.
He gonna take. So I'm gonna naturally take an interest in Dre because he's probably promised. If I'm a coach, he's probably gonna go to the league. I want him to remember me. I want to say that I coached him. So I'm just gonna naturally attach myself to him.
Steve Jobs might remember you too, though.
But I'm saying you're not gonna see too many coaches attach themselves to a kid that
don't have the promise. Don't have that promise, bro.
You get what I'm saying?
You never see them attach their kids. Listen, bro, and I want to build off that point. You never see them attach themselves to the kid that's not getting busy on the field.
Exactly.
Bro, that would be my main sidekick.
I want you to call the scrub my stepson.
You might not be a hell of a, you know what I'm saying? And it's fucking with the head. You might not be on the field, but you're going to be, come coach with me. You're a coach. You might be a coach.
Or show me some coaching skills.
Bro, you got
bro,
bro.
That's why I be saying coaching skills because really, unless the kid, because to me, making a youth sports killer is 90% mental. 90% mental. Unless they just a giant, you can take a normal sized kid, and if you can get him that killer mentality in youth football, he can be serviceable, bro. He can get out here and do something because the parameters of the game, we ain't got super athletes out here. And most of the kids that could outrun this normal kid was going to outrun the athletic kids too. So it's like, it doesn't really matter.
So do y'all feel like the kids should be getting the NIL deal right now?
Yeah. Because this is America. This ain't no goddamn country. I'm free. Hold on. I'm a black man. The only reason that we not in chains right now is not because we needed to free the black people. We ain't slaves right now because it was cheaper to pay us less money to live on than to put us in chains and make us shuck and jive for massa. That's the only reason you're free. The North figured out that they had the industrial and factories, so it was cheaper for the North to not have slaves than to have slaves. And the reason they went to war, they went to eliminate competition. So let's get the slaves out the South so we can take over everything. It had nothing to do with because we was black and it was the right thing to do.
We felt bad. No, nigga.
It was cheaper.
It was a business.
Money decision.
Even with the motherfucking segregation shit. Martin Luther King know he fucked up. Nigga, we don't need to go. Bro, Martin Luther King fucked up like a motherfucker.
I ain't going that far.
We had Black Wall Street.
What you talking about?
Bro, we had Black.
So you gonna disrespect?
I ain't going that far. Hey, that statement is separate from Channing statement.
And I'm gonna explain it. That was his. That was his dream. That was his. Nigga, we know when we walked. You know when you walked into that motherfucking whites only place, they were gonna spin you.
Brother Malcolm was
slap you. Why the fuck would we want to go?
I'm a fan of Brother Malcolm. I ain't gonna take down.
I'm a Malcolm X supporter.
Yeah, I'm Malcolm X.
He know.
You gonna talk about Martin Luther King on the goddamn free game?
Without any means necessary.
Listen. What's wrong with you? So we're going to leave him out of it. But I'm just saying that Martin was on some bullshit, and that was his dream. That was his dream.
He was a good guy. He just had some hoes.
We had our own. Why the fuck we just had some hoes? Unseasoned ass food. When Miss Shirley over here, right across the counter with her own dollar. Her black on.
I feel like you coming after Kane's chicken.
We can eat better over here. but we want to go get our food spit in.
Hey,
Nigga, that was
bro.
the dumbest shit ever.
Hey, don't be
We
talking.
want to get slapped.
Hey, hold on, don't be talking down
To
on
sit down in
Cane's
front of
chicken.
this shit.
The one,
Bro, come on, man.
He done went
When
crazy.
we could have stayed in. No, I ain't
Don't-
crazy, bro. It's perfect shit, but this ain't the platform.
The
for that.
cane sauce gets
Catch
the
me
chicken
else.
right.
We'll talk about that type of matter outside of this free game shit.
This
That's-
free game shit got you hot. You
Nah,
go talk about
bro.
after he done marched his black ass all over.
Hey,
then
listen.
he goddamn highway.
Listen,
And you
let me
go
tell
talk
you know
about
what?
Martin Luther King on his goddamn
He said it himself.
Let the youth sports.
He said it
Hold on,
himself.
time out.
Martin Luther King said it himself.
Time out.
Before he died,
I gotta
Martin Luther
pause
King said,
this.
I think I led my people down the road.
Okay, I gotta pause
He
this.
said this. This
Hold
is
on,
a fact.
hold on.
Y'all
I-
gonna look this shit
Hold
up.
on, I
Do you
got
know
you.
that though?
Let the youth.
you
hold
know
on.
that, though?
Let the
Do
youth.
you know that,
hold
though?
on. Let the youth sports star, who is not fornicated with other bitches, be the first one to throw the first rock.
What?
I ain't in no position to be throwing no
Man, you
rocks.
not.
at Brother
That's
Malcolm.
me. That's me then.
I ain't in no
I
position.
Never, I don't know
I can't.
nothing
You know what I'm
about
saying? All he
nobody.
did was fuck some hoes, bro. I ain't in no position
man.
to be coming
Nah,
down.
Nah, man, but look, man. On another note, man.
On another note,
On
man.
another note.
We just came in to give y'all some good football today, man. They came in to top it up with y'all. We know we're at a dry spot, ain't too much going on, but shit, if y'all tune in the free game, y'all gonna get all the free game. Y'all
Oh, we
need.
gonna have flag football
You know,
next week.
we're gonna continue to have flag football shit on the show. So shit, you can always come to free game, man.
Oh, we got one last subject for you. End out. Yeah, this is one that's important. Youth Sports Awards. What happened?
Yeah, you sports run. Go tag your granny and tell her to tag her sister and tell her to tag ain't Salome and ain't Shirley.
And this time I'm
tell
gonna
her we in
defend
this
Texas
motherfucker.
sports because I
Should
think
we do a motherfucking
Free game podcast, youth sports award show.
because we steal ideas too. It can't be one way stealing. We steal it from each other.
Now we see that it wasn't. You know,
It didn't happen.
Somebody hit my inbox and said, "Why don't y'all do one?" So how y'all feel about that? Do
Yeah,
y'all feel
everybody
like y'all
tap
kids
in.
Need one here.
Tap in.
Y'all
Let us
feel like
know.
y'all kids are worth. Because let me tell y'all something. Some of them on their bottom level ain't getting one this year. All
This
them
might be your last chance to get the
all them
Heisman.
Heismans and shit
Half of them.
and all that shit they won on 6U and 7U and 10U and 11U. Listen, man, he got to beat the big brother this year, so he ain't getting that motherfucker no more.
Hey, they didn't even give you a
You know what
going
I'm
away
saying?
present with the
You
awards.
you ain't getting it no more. It ain't no.
Can't get my last Heisman.
Yeah, nah, you ain't getting that shit. You know, it's straight traditional, and he got to beat the big brother out. That's just what the fuck it is.
You know what's funny?
So,
Big 12 didn't want to give Drip his Heisman. Now half the kids can't get theirs either.
Nah, ain't no kids. It's only gonna be four trophies. It's six. It's what is it? 6.
Six.
No, it's
6,
8,
10,
10, and 12.
Yeah.
8, 10, and 12. Your baby got to win on 8, 10, or 12. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, how would y'all feel like if we came in and saved the day? If we came in with our motherfucking cape on?
Matter of fact, I think we are going to do that, man. I think we can put it together.
You know.
Are we going to get enough support from the people at the house? And then do we have any ideas about our nomination? Because this is, I think if we do it, we should do, I want to bring in as many people as possible. So let's give individual awards for the league. And then let's do something special like, you the best running back, or you the best quarterback, or you the best in the DFW.
So what do? We're gonna go off. We'll get it together.
We gonna put it together.
We'll put it together. Y'all just hit it, but we finna go watch these finals, man. We just came in to top it up with y'all. We know it's been kind of dry, but free game is here to save the day, baby.
Yes,
Holla
sir.
at us. This is the Free Game Podcast where
Everything counts, but the game is free, baby. Yeah.
You got to run it back. Hey, you got to do the same thing you just did. You got to run it back. Okay? You got to run it back. Get ready, get ready, get ready.